another woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean.
Welcome back to my channel. It is Tashinga here. For those of you who don't know, I make a lifestyle, travel, and whatever content. I vlog, okay? And I am just about to get ready for a bath because I just feel like I feel like taking a bubble bath. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I have a hectic day ahead of me. I have to go to work later, so I need to get everything that I have to get done now during the day. So guys, yes. Also, if you haven't been watching my previous videos, then you wouldn't know that one, I bleached my hair, dyed it orange, and now I have like 4 colors in my hair. 2, you wouldn't know that I am currently speaking to UKZN about university and things like that, and I also haven't received like a firm yes or no from them. I'm still waiting for a response. I actually just got off the phone with one of the phone people from the application office right now, so I'm just waiting to see or hear what they're going to say to me, because today is Wednesday, registration ends on Friday, and that's a problem because I don't know where I stand right now. I'm in a very crazy place in my life right now, so you wouldn't know that either. So go watch my videos, babe, so that you are up to date with what's going on. So I am just gonna bath. I feel like making like a fancy TikTok breakfast, so while I'm in the bath, I'm just gonna be looking for TikTok. I'm just gonna be on TikTok looking for cute breakfasts that I can make. Yeah, I'll see you later.
And another woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me. If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl. This ring here represents you, but there's just one thing I need from you. Because I can see your
So I went to go drop my sister off at gymnastics, picked her up from school, dropped her off at gymnastics, and now I want to make something to eat so that I eat and then I go to work. Yo, like it's just a lot. Like I feel like low-key like my channel is becoming like a cooking page because I really like cooking in the kitchen. So ish, y'all are gonna watch me make ramen again. I'm so obsessed with noodles. If you didn't already know, I love noodles, and I'll eat noodles for breakfast, lunch, and supper. Like it's not even like a big deal to me. Like, where the noodles, pull up, let me eat the noodles. Do you get me? Exactly. So, yo! I have a story time. Let me get my tripod stand. Guys, so let me tell you what happened to me 2 days ago. So, 2 days ago, I had to go to work, no? Then, okay, fine, like, when was that? I think it was Monday. Today's Thursday, it was Monday. So, I'm wearing shorts just now, people are gonna say other things. So, I'm just chilling, you know, like, I left the house, and when I left my house, it was sunny. So, obviously, I'm wearing, like, you know, summertime working out clothes. I leave my house, it's sunny. Okay, cool, I get in an Uber and I dip because, you know, my dad had to go do his own thing, so he couldn't drop me off. So now I get in the Uber to go to Sandton Sports Center. And then on my way there, it starts like to thunder and then there's lightning. And it just looks very grey. It looks like it's gonna pour. Ne? Fine, that happens. So my boss calls me and she's like, listen Tash, you can't go to Sandton Sports Center. Come to Sandton Action Sports Club. That's like the indoor, right? It's like the indoor courts because I'm a netball coach right now. Like, come to Sandton Action Sports. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just tell this Uber guy to take me there. Then I'm calling my dad. I'm like, Daddy, can you please change the destination? Because he's the one who ordered the Uber for me. I was like, can you please change the destination of this ride? Because this man, like, has to drop me off at Sandton Action Sports because they changed the venue for the practice, ne? Then he's like, okay, now this man can hear me asking my dad to change the destination. Not this man now telling me that no, I've already ended your trip. What do you mean you've ended my trip? What do you actually mean that you've ended my trip? Because I'm not at my destination, the initial destination. So what do you mean you have ended my trip? Does that make any sense to you that you've ended my trip? And then he's like, no, I've already taken another ride. So now your dad can't even do anything about it. And I'm like, what? And then I'm talking to my dad. I'm like, listen, I'm going to call you back just now. Let me just hear what's going on. Then this man makes a U-turn. And he wants to go with me. And I'm like, listen, where are you going with me? He's like, no, I need to go pick this person up. They're 3 minutes away. And I'm like, hi, bro, so why are you taking me with you? Are you crazy? And then he's like to me, I'm gonna leave you here then. I was like, okay, leave me here, because imagine if you took me, I don't even know where you're taking me. And then, so he leaves me on the side of the flipping road, my guy. And I had to walk the rest of the way to Sandton Sports Center. And I was so scared because I've only been there once. And I really suck at directions. So now I didn't even know whether I was going the correct way or not. So I was walking. Thank the good Lord that I got there safely, you know, and nothing happened to me, because there was a lot of people and a lot of cars on the road. And it's like, I'm scared of men. I'm very scared of walking, you know, because it's like, I'm just scared because I was mugged before. If you didn't know, I was mugged. So I'm very paranoid of walking with my phone. And I had my bag. And in my bag, I had my wallet, which has my ID, my bank cards. I had my phone. I just had everything. So I was terrified, okay? I was flipping terrified. Then, fine. I get to the place, to Sandton Sports Center, and I call my dad. I'm like, okay, I'm at the sports center. Can you please order me another Uber? Then he's like, no, I'll order the Uber for you, but I don't know if the Uber is gonna get to you. Because, you know, sometimes like when you're ordering an Uber for a person and you aren't at the exact location, it doesn't pick up the exact location. So the person could be going somewhere else. So that's the exact same thing that happened. And like, it's getting gray outside. Like, it's gray. I'm wearing some shorts, I'm wearing tackies, and I'm wearing a short sleeved shirt, and I don't even have a jacket with me. And I'm starting to feel cold, like, oh my gosh, it's getting so cold. And then what happens is that, like, it starts to drizzle. So I go in to the restaurant that is at Sandton Sports Center. And then my dad tells me, he's like, listen, like, this Uber guy is not even where you are at right now. Like, he says, yeah, do you see him? I'm like, no, I don't see him. He's like, then he's not there. So you need to try and order from your side. Now the thing is, my dad uses the Uber app, I use the Bolt app. And now Bolt has introduced this new thing called Bolt Balance. So now with this Bolt Balance thing, like, you have to like load money into the Bolt Balance for you to pay without cash, and I don't know how to do that. And whenever I go on YouTube like to search, I never get it. So I'm like, okay, fine, it's cool. I'm like, my dad, no, don't worry, I'm gonna call my boss and I'm gonna ask her to pay my Uber fare for me with cash, and then I'm gonna transfer the money to her. Then I go into the restaurant, yeah, like it was drizzling, like I said. I sit down at an empty table. Then I'm trying to order my Uber, like I'm stressed out because now I'm gonna be late, and it's just a lot is going on, and I have to call my boss. Like, I was just under so much pressure and stress, and I don't like to be under pressure. I don't like to be stressed out. So now I'm sitting, this white man comes and then he sits on the table, like he sits by the table with his laptop. And then he's like, oh, it looks like, and he's like, oh, are you draining me? And I was like, no, it seems like you're the one who's draining me, because when I came here, there wasn't anyone here, and I sat. And then he pointed at a bucket that had beers, and he's like, no, I booked this table. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting, I'm trying to order the Uber, I'm calling my dad, I'm calling my boss. And then he says to me, excuse me, but I don't understand what you're doing still sitting there. I was like, excuse me? I was like, what? I was so pissed off. Like, I got up, yeah, and I sat at another table. I'm like, okay, fine. And now it's pouring, guys, hail and everything. It's pouring. I was so frustrated. I was like, why is this happening to me right now? It's pouring. And then, okay, my Uber guy comes and I'm explaining to him, like, listen, if you can find a Capitec ATM, like, take me to it, like, so that I can withdraw money and give it to you. If not, we're gonna have to get your money in France. This man drives me to a garage that has an FNB ATM and a Standard Bank ATM. And then I was like, okay, bank charges are gonna charge me, but let me just get this man's money. Next thing, I get out of the car, again, it's pouring, again, I'm dressed like it's the summer, no? I'm getting rained on. I walk to the FNB ATM, it's out of order. Out of service, boy, out of service. Then I was like, okay, I told the guy, like, listen, this thing is out of service, like, so it's not working. You have to get your money in France. Then we get there, fine, I give him his cash, whatever. And then I had the practice session. It was so nice, it was cool. And then after practice, like, my colleagues all just take out their car keys, unlock their cars, and they get ready to go. And that just really pushed me. Like, this month in March, we're in March now. In the month of March, no matter what happens, I'm going to start my driving lessons this month, because I need to be able to get myself around without Uber, because Uber, like, no. So I'm going to start my driving lessons this month. Also, my hair, I wanted to just talk about my hair. My hair is shrinking. I hate it so much. So I just tied it up because, like, it's depressing me. Like, watching it just like get shorter and shorter is depressing me, because it's like, you know, but also like, I'm teaching to love myself without the aspect of my hair, which is contradictory because my hair is such a bold color right now. But the point is that, okay, I'm trying to learn to love myself without my hair. And it's like, oh, my hair is like, it's just shrinking, because I sprayed it with water yesterday. I read that you have to spray your dreads, your locks, so that they aren't dry. and I sprayed them yesterday, and it's like they haven't dried yet, and they just look so short and appalling. So I'm not gonna take it out of this tie. I think honestly I'm gonna be wearing head wraps and I'm gonna be wearing caps and hats because I really don't like how I look like right now. But yeah, and then another update from UKZN. I haven't received anything from them, so by the looks of things, I'm gonna be going to Regent's Business School. That's how it's looking like. I'm gonna be going to Regent's and I'm gonna be working and living my life, being single. Like really now, I can't believe it. Like, guys, I've been single forever. I feel like I'm just like ranting now and like venting, but really now, really. But I'm also difficult because I do say no a lot. But really now. Anyways, I'm gonna go make lunch because a girl like me is hungry. I'm thinking about making some ramen again. I'm always making ramen. But yeah, guys, that's the tea. That's the mini life update from me right now. Hey guys, so I just got back home from work and a girl is tired. My voice is gone. I'm about to have supper. I'm just gonna dish out my food because boy, I'm tired. Very exhausted, like what? Hey guys, the thing of having an adult life is not easy. Hey guys, today is Saturday. Last time I picked up my camera was it Thursday? Was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Saturday today. I've just been like so stressed out, so I wasn't able to really come on camera and be like, hey y'all. So let me tell you guys the update. Now, I did not make it into UK today. Also, I'm currently at my mom's house. I hadn't seen my mom in such a long time, so I came to see my mom and my siblings, you know. So I also had my friends because I actually don't have friends. Like, I don't have friends, but that's not the point of the story, this video. So now I didn't make it into UKZN. I didn't get in, so now I'm going to Regent Business School. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to school. And also I am, like, you know, gonna be living a college aesthetic lifestyle. I'm so excited. Like, I've been looking on TikTok, like how to style videos, you know. I've been on YouTube, what to wear for college videos, you know. Because I don't really have a fashion sense, so I'm trying to change that, because boy, ain't no way, boy. So I am going to school and I'm so excited. But here's the thing, like, my first assignment is due on the 18th of March. Boy, I haven't even been to school, but I have an assignment due in 13 days. So I need to be doing that, you know. Also, I'm going to be living with my dad now, because it's closer to school and it's closer to my workplace. So I'm gonna be living with my dad. I lived with my mom. I've been living with my mom for 19 years, and I'm 20 now. I'm living with my dad. So yeah, guys. So, you know, with this whole varsity thing, like, I'm actually quite glad that it happened the way that it did, because now I have 2 streams of income, and I fully believe with my whole heart, I'm so delusional, but I fully believe that I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family. Like, I don't care who says what and how and why, but I'm gonna be, in fact, I'm rich. I'm drowning in money. Save me, literally. So yeah, I'm just packing my stuff, packing my clothes, and yeah, that's what's going on. And I also want to do my sister's hair later, Janice. She has so much hair and her hair is a mess, so I'm gonna be braiding her hair today. Yo guys, but yeah, that's what's going on in my life. That's what's going on with me right now. And also, my hair is looking crazy. I need to spray it with water. Guys, let me tell you now, while I was at my dad's house, Leanne killed my plant. Let me show you guys how my plant. Please look at my plant. Please look at my plant right now. Look at my plant. Like, I'm going, because what is this, guys? My plant is dead now because the end wasn't watering it. So now I have like a leaf. At least it's still green, but it looks so dry and it looks so thirsty for some water. Look at this. It looks so thirsty, like it's dying for some hydration. I'm gonna water it just now. But yeah, that's the update of my life. Girl like me, still chilling, single. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you. I want to play music while I'm packing, so I'm gonna show you how I do my sister's hair. I'm just gonna do her some cornrows, like nothing special. She's a school child. She doesn't need to be going drip down. She's in grade 4. So yeah. guys, so I'm sitting in the lounge and I am sitting on the couch and I'm looking at my business communications textbook because I need to start reading the stuff for my assignment that's due on the 18th of March. So yeah, guys, it's just a lot. Like, I'm looking at the stuff and it's a lot of words. There's so many words and my laptop is tripping. I'm having so many laptop problems. Like, it's taking time to go on. Oh my gosh, like some of the keys on the keyboard aren't working. Like my 1, my T, my U, my P not working. So now, like, I have to go to Telkom and I simply refuse to stress. Hey, I refuse. But yeah, like, I can't believe this. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.